Oke, kita ulang kembali. Halo guys semuanya, kembali lagi nih bersama Detektif KFAM Channel. Kita akan bereskan jalan cerita dari killer frekuensi di sini ya. Nah, ini kalau cerita sebelumnya itu kita telah digiring untuk ke basement oleh seorang misterius bernama Dawn. Dawn ini meminta kita untuk mengambil sebuah kaset yang isinya sebuah lagu yang kalau kita cek-cek, ternyata ada sesuatu yang disembunyikan oleh si misterius Dawn ini. Apakah yang akan terjadi nih nanti nih? Kita kan sudah berada di beda tempat dan ada sosok yang mengintai ketika kita mengambil sebuah fuse. Itu yang detektif agak khawatirin, tapi nggak apa-apa, kita langsung saja ke gameplaynya karena loadingnya cukup lama ya. Ini detektif udah langsung muter-muter juga, ngecek-ngecek. Nampaknya nih orang benar-benar sudah mengecek beberapa tape ya, dan sekarang kita harus lihat lagi. Betul. Wait, what?
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Oke. Cara kita nge-intercomnya gimana? Oh, ini.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Ada satu lagi kayaknya. Tapi di mana? Coba kita intercom dulu.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Satu another tape lagi dan kayaknya ini berada di satu sudut yang di sini guys. Semoga tak ada satu yang bikin detektif bingung ya. Tape.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a corridor.
Udah semua?
What have you found, Forrest?
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
1 hour later.
Oh, tape.
Wow!
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased.
Oh, siapa? Langsung diskusiin lagi. Karena saya pusing banget di sini. Semoga dia tidak minta nambah. Wait. Another one. Semoga dia nih nggak minta nambah ya.
What have you found, Forrest?
The coroner came to the conclusion that George was running from something, likely terrified.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Masih dong. Masih. Alamak. Ini kan takut sih sebenarnya detektif nih. Bentar ya guys ya. Ini agak di luar dugaan. Takutnya ini ada jebakan. Tunggu sebentar, detektif cek dulu. Oke.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through
Now this has to be important.
If you're listening to this,
What the...
Anniversary. Masih ada tape-nya dong. Ya ampun. Itu udah lebih loh dari cukup. Nih kah? Kan tadi udah. Access code. Kita bawa keluar aja kali ya. Nah. Ayo detektif, cari dengan teliti. Mungkin ada yang belum lu cek banget deh.
1 hour later.
Benar, ada satu tape tersembunyi di sini. Kabur. Pantes tadi ada kayak ngebling gitu. Oke. Kita langsung simpulin aja ya, kalau misalnya ini belum terlalu tergambar. Oke, kasih Peggy lagi.
What have you found, Forrest?
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I know. The written report says he was drunk, but
I don't understand. So the official report lied about how he died?
the report lied because someone wanted a closed case. Because
Siapa?
they didn't want anyone to look into his death.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Oh. Aman.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
It's our job.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Time to turn the music off.
Okay. Are you ready, guys?
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Plunker, hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nash.
Radio man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
Yep.
Oh, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, radio man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Kita mungkin perlu ngomong ya.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No, I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station. And we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Kenapa?
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrows.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
It's
Thank
okay.
you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia.
Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Yep.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio.
Sebentar, kita saving
You
di
showed
sini
up
dulu
the
ya.
other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Kenapa kamu
Do you
ditargetkan?
know why the whistling man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I can tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody. I don't know anything about that, sorry.
Apakah menyembunyikan rahasia?
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Kamu nggak apa-apa?
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet, and everything would be okay.
Siapakah dia?
Sandra? Who was he?
He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, he
Aman?
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
What? And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any
sedikit
thoughts
lagi tuh.
on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just a second.
Aduh, sedikit lagi tuh padahal. Ya adalah, nggak apa-apa. Jadi kalau kita simpulin sedikit ini ya, kita si anak kecilnya bernama George Barrows ini diindikasikan katanya diindikasikan tenggelam, tapi ada beberapa bukti yang mengatakan bahwa sumbernya berkata lain. Nah, ini yang jadi pertanyaan nih guys. Kenapa Clive ini menyembunyikan sesuatu yang penting seperti ini? Dan apa hubungannya dengan Whistling Man? Lalu kenapa Dr. Virginia ini menduga bahwa Clive lah Whistling Man-nya? Ini akan jadi sangat menarik. Jadi detektif akan selesaikan di sini. Stay tune terus di Detektif Channel ya. Oke. Baiklah guys, nih kita usahain selamatin beberapa orang lagi sebelum kita face up dengan killernya. Langsung.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Boris. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send this special birthday message to my uncle.
Aduh lagi nggak fokus. Oke. Lanjut.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Boris. He's my Uncle Ronnie.
Oh.
His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Pony's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
Udah detektif duga itu adalah si Pony Pizza lagi guys. Astaga. Yuk, lanjut.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Udah dong. Ini kita lagi serius nih, Bunda.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping?
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Tetangga. Nanti detektif kasih kesimpulan ya. Ada yang curigakan dengan karakter ini.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building. Trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... It's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please, I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Okay.
6 digits. Sounds like that would be hard to remember.
Yes, very hard, especially on a night like this.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Peggy saja sudah mencurigakan, guys. Yeah, so it's okay.
So she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Mana ya? Woodside Apartment? Oh, gak ada jawaban. Sip. Oh, ini feeling detektif karena ada Dogi. Itu sepertinya adalah si Ricky Lawler deh. Inikah yang kamu maksud?
Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, These codes should come in handy.
Oke, sebenarnya mau ketawa sih. Jadi ini dapatnya itu waktu di beberapa menit sebelumnya yang detektif keliling di ruangan basement ya. Jadi sip lah kali ini. Oke.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
Oke. Karena sedikit clue ya. Whistling Man tidak punya dogi. Gak apa, sedikit ngeprank boleh lah ya. Oke,
Okay,
setting
Forrest,
number 1.
shut the music off.
Cek, pastiin. Oke, let's go.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody
Wow.
disrespect the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek, play some music while we process what just happened.
Oke, kita ganti musik kali ya. Oh, menarik juga sih musik macan nih. Lanjut.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, she seemed pretty normal.
Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Oke.
Okay, you're live in 3,
3,
2...
2.
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
karena kemungkinan dia sendirian, jadi bertetangga lah.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
Bisa jadi itu nama palsu.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
Oke, sip. Kita take call lagi.
The
Satu orang
line's
lagi
lit
ya.
up. I need to take the call.
Save dulu. Detektif gak nyangka juga sih kalau ternyata si Dawn itu wait. Oke, kita jawab dulu ya.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16 The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
You're a good father, Murphy.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrows?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help you all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about games...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
What's happened?
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We've been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out.
Don't.
He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was his attacker the Whistling Man?
The who? They had a mask and wore all black? That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest,
Oke.
The ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your
Nama
friend's
temannya?
name, Casey?
Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Oke.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh God, I'm sorry, but the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you.
Oke.
Can you handle that?
Yep.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable.
Oke.
Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just
Okay.
apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
Oke.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Oh, save. Final part aja ya untuk mengantisipasi kelebihan waktu.
Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Hi, Casey. I'm here. How are you doing?
I need help! I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Don't
No,
touch
don't
the
touch the
knife.
knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
We need to secure the
I
knife.
think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Use the cleaning rags ya, yang bersih. Ingat kata suster ya.
Take the cleaning rags and hold them over the wound.
I really hope these are clean. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Oke.
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Oke. Tel.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reg's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
What? Oh.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reg's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Oke, kita sambil jalan, sambil closing. Dan
I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
oke, mana kuncinya? Nah, ini kita tutup ya. Itu, nasi. Reggie is office, master of unlocking. Oke, jadi kayaknya sebelum kita tutup, kita langsung jalan ke tempat itu. Serem ya. Nggak pakai detektif kata curiga sih. Nggak apa-apa. Oke, kita tutup. Tutup please. Oke.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Ya dah, kita save dulu. Oke, sini. Dah. Oke ya guys, untuk gameplay detektif kali ini sampai di sini dulu. Di part terakhir kita akan kemungkinan besar mengetahui siapa Whistling Man ini sebenarnya. Dan kalau dugaan detektif dari kenapa detektif sempat terkaget kalau si Dawn yang aka Whistling Man ada di tempatnya si roller ring kalau nggak salah ingat ya namanya. Lalu yang di luar lalu yang di luar radio tempat kita siapa dia? Apakah whistling man-nya ada 2? Nah, terima kasih telah melihat video detektif kali ini di Killer Frekuensi. Tetap bantu ya supportnya dengan cara klik like yang banyak dan share ke teman-teman lainnya. Subscribe juga channel detektif, kasih juga masukan game apa lagi yang harus detektif kembangkan. Oke, see you in the next video. Bye and ciao.